shaping and sleeping. The lizard is creeping. He changed the form in sleeping. Deep under the ground, he waits for the sun.
Oh man.
How long did it take to shave?
Oh man, a long time.
But like 2-3 hours?
Well, I did it in stages, you know. I tried first with the razor, and then I found I had to use electric clippers. It was too much hair. And then, wow, several sessions. The legs took a couple hours.
Did you do it by yourself?
Mostly, but my kids helped. They helped with the
Daddy, let's shave Daddy.
And then yeah, just yesterday my wife did my back.
Okay.
She shaved my back.
Oh, my son Gautier knows.
Oh, go to.
He said he
Oh
will
well,
come.
then everybody's gonna. Yeah, no, I I want to send out a photo on WeChat. And say, attention! There has been a lizard spotted in Morganshan. Rumor has it that he plays saxophone and is going to be a Jay-Z tonight.
You can move, but yeah, and slowly.
How did the Lizard movie begin? Well, I suppose you'd say it all began with a lunchtime hang with Nicky Almasy. And Nicky really wanted to do Alec uncovered, Alec unmasked. And well, his first idea was for me to shave my beard. And I really didn't want to do that. But it got into it. It was sort of like a poker game. I said, oh yeah? Well, I'll see your idea and I'll raise you an idea. And I said, why not I become, when I'm uncovered, I'm unmasked. And actually, Alec is underneath. Alec is a lizard. The lizard is creeping. You change the form and sleeping. The lizard is creeping. Why the lizard? Why is that something that I thought would be me unmasked? Well, that goes back to a vision I had about 15 or 20 years ago when I was starting to formulate my ideas about opera and what that can be, arts performance on a grand scale, telling a big story, using archetypal images and characters. And so as kind of a, I took Wagner's Ring Cycle as a jumping off point because it's such a archetypal, just the symbol of the grandest and biggest story and spectacle that you could tell in an artistic performance. And so as a kind of jumping off point from that, I thought, well, instead of a ring, I want to have balloons. Instead of a ring cycle, it's going to be a balloon cycle. And then that led to an idea of a character who is pedaling a kind of a bicycle, pedaling his bicycle. The bicycle is suspended in air by a big bunch of different colored balloons. And so this character arrives on the scene, and sets down his. And so the vehicle is called a balloon cycle. The balloon cycle lands. This very friendly-looking old guy with a big bushy mustache. He gets off, and he's kind of the narrator of this opera. But then, as he's as he's presenting the story, then suddenly from off screen there jumps on a green lizard, kind of a lizard person, and that lizard guy, that lizard man, that was me. So this was the vision. Again, going back about 20 years, and I didn't understand who the lizard is, and what is the lizard doing. So I constantly was trying to push forward and try to imagine what does this lizard, why is this lizard representing me, and what does it have to do with me, and what is it as a character in a larger story. So, and of course, over the years, I've considered a lot of different explanations of the lizard, and there's just an amazing amount of kind of myth and legend about a lizard and lizard people. There's all kinds of legends about the subterranean people, like in the sewers underneath Los Angeles, the lizard people, that they live underground and nobody ever sees them, but we know they're there. But maybe once in a while they might come above ground and surprise us, because they're beings that are from below us, from the subsurface.
20 more seconds of this.
So, Nicky and I made a plan to do a photo shoot where I would have my whole body painted green and with scales to look like a lizard person. And Nicky found, through his connections, he found a wonderful artist by the name of Cafe. And we went to meet with her, and she showed us her work, and we were just both so blown away by her beautiful artwork in all different medias and styles, but particularly the body painting, which she does, which is just wonderful. And so we knew that we found our artist, and so we set a date, and then I started doing exercises, doing lots of yoga. I wanted to be nice and flexible and have some very small little muscles on my skinny body, and just wanted to look as good as I could, because I'm going to be totally, almost totally naked. I did wear a little thong, just to keep it decent. But other than that, it's just naked and painted green. About 5 hours of painting for the first, actually both times, for the photo shoot and for the video shoot. About 5 hours of painting, and I was all painted up, so okay, let's go to the site. Let's go to our location. So I put on the bathrobe, and we jumped into Nicky's car, and off we go, and got stuck in traffic. And so, oh great, so here we are on our location, the wonderful, beautiful, amazing building, which was formerly a slaughterhouse for the city of Shanghai. So every livestock that came down the river was brought to this bizarre circular concrete structure with all these walkways to guide the cows and the pigs on their way to be killed. But this was just a wonderful setting, amazing kind of unearthly, spectacular setting for the photo shoot, and so we started shooting and attracted lots of attention, lots of people who wanted to get their picture taken with the lizard, and but somehow we miraculously were able to shoot for about 45 minutes of fantastic photos before we were shut down, and we were shut down by the security of that building. And he said, "Okay, that's enough. No more naked green men photo shoot. You're done. Get out of here." So that was it. That was the end of the photo shoot, and miraculously, Nicky was able to capture some amazing photos, and we have all of those, and those have endured to keep us inspired and to think about, well, what can we do with that next? So we had this amazing collection of photos that we had done, and they just lived there on our computers and on our books and in the magazine, in the Productions Shanghai magazine. It's like, wow, what an amazing character that's come into existence, and took us a little while to think, well, what's going to happen next? And of course, the answer was, well, we've got to see that lizard. We've got to see him move. He's got to move around, and he's going to come to life. So we said, okay, let's make a short film. Let's make some video about the lizard. Worked out a story of which is coming from my own real life experiences about facing creative challenges as an artist, and working on something and reaching that wall where suddenly you are stuck and you don't know how to go forward. You lost without direction, and sometimes to get direction, you need to go into another state, another world, another dimension, another aspect of yourself. So that's the general story. There's a musician. He's in a recording session. He's recording his music, and it's just a crisis. They don't know. They're stuck in the middle of a song. The song has got a great beginning and a great ending, but they don't know what happens in the middle. So the musician just goes off on a solitary quest, and he marches off through urban desolation and just keeps walking and until he reaches the forest. He's gone beyond society, and he's gone into the woods, and he finds a cave, and he sits down and he settles into a musical meditation, and he's playing the flute. And then in this meditation, through this meditation, he's become transformed, and then he suddenly wakes up to realize that he's become a lizard. So So the lizard is representing a quest and going deep within oneself, and in this case, the lizard is rediscovering the different musical instruments that he plays as a real person, as a musician, and trying to find these connections. What aspects does each of these instruments relate to in his own world, his own personality, and how can they be unified?